I have a quick TikTok to show you. Some friends of mine were sharing this and said this is cold reading, and they thought maybe I'd be interested in looking at it. And it's, a minute long, maybe. It's a TikTok video by Melissa Sparrow, Healing Remote Reading. And she's got a woman, of course, as her prey. And okay, I'm gonna show you it, then let's talk about it.
Your grandmother's showing me her gold cross.
Oh, my grandmother.
Why is she showing me that?
My mother kept the day of her funeral, kept the gold cross that was going to be put in on the casket.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
We
wants.
have it here.
Yeah, she's glad you kept it.
Oh, wow.
She came through and she literally interrupted my train of thought because she kept talking to me with this gold cross, and she's like, no, I want her to know, like, thank you for doing that.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Because she's like, what good would it have been in my casket?
Yeah, that's her.
She just said, I don't want it to rot with me.
Yeah, it was pretty big too.
It was. Yeah, she's showing me that. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes.
I don't know. It bugs me when people talk like that. I don't want it to rot with me. I mean, just the visual of grandma rotting in the grave. I don't. And she's laughing. Ha 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 ha. Well, you're caught up in the moment and thinking you're speaking to your dead grandmother. This is the kind of thing that goes on all the time. All the time. And it's a good example of cold reading because you can see that it's likely that grandma had a gold cross. I mean, stereotypically, that is a common thing that an older generation, very probably Catholic, may have had, or it's a dang good guess. Okay. So, and we don't know the beginning of this reading, how much more religious it might have been, or obvious that the person is the grandmother would have been somebody who was from a Christian household or Christian life. And so we don't know, of course, because this is just a clip. So if you see the realization in the woman, the motivated sitter's mind, as the medium throws out just this very simple, your grandmother, who she knows is already dead, wants to talk about her gold cross. Okay. And then the woman's like, the sitter's thinking and then goes, oh, she thinks about it and she realizes, oh, a gold cross. She makes sense of it. So the medium doesn't say, that there was this big cross about this big gold that was a crucifix, and it was going to go on the casket whenever you're at the funeral. And your grandmother wants to talk about how she was so glad that you kept that your mom kept that cross. So, because she didn't want it to go to waste, she wanted it to be something that was used in the household. That's not what the medium says, but that is what the sitter is going to remember. So the sitter's going to remember. There's no way she could have known. I had this reading with Melissa Sparrow. I doubt that's a real name. Healing Remote Reading. I had this reading with this medium, and she was just amazing. She knew. Now, there's no way she could have known this, right? Because we didn't write about it on Facebook or anywhere. She knew that my mom had taken this giant crucifix that was gold off of my grandmother's casket so it wouldn't get wasted, so we could use it again in the household and, I don't know, remember her by or whatever. But she knew that. She had that. She knew that for a fact. And there's no way she could have known that. And so mediumship is real. So that is what this woman is going to remember. And that's what I hear constantly from people who say, I know what I heard. I heard it and she knew. And there's no way she could have known that. And she couldn't have hot read that. She knew it because she's talking to my grandma. Absolutely. But what we saw is a different story. And this is what's common in the world of mediumship, cold reading. Now I'm going to watch it just again real quick. And I want you to really pay attention to their faces. The medium is really leaning in and seeing this, and think about how vague it was what she actually said. So let's look one more time.
So, sorry, I'm getting distracted because your grandmother's showing me her gold cross.
Oh, oh, my grandmother.
Why is she showing me that?
My mother kept the day of her funeral, kept the gold cross that was going to be put in on the casket.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
we
wants.
have it here.
Yeah, she's glad you kept it.
Oh, how?
She came through and she literally interrupted my train of thought because she kept talking to me with this gold cross, and she's like, no, I want her to know, like, thank you for doing that.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Because she's like, what good would it have been in my casket?
Yeah, that's her.
She just said, I don't want it to rot with me.
Yeah, it was pretty big too.
It was. Yeah, she's showing me that. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. So, sorry, I'm getting distracted because your grandma.
So you see how the medium says, she throws out something very general. Your grandmother wants me to talk to me about this gold cross, and how the woman reacts to it. Well, she says to her, the medium says, what is it about the cross? So she's just like throwing it out there as some large, tell me about a gold cross, something to do with the grandmother. And then she's like, oh yes, yeah, absolutely, yeah. As the sitter realizes what she's talking about, she's like, yes, that's absolutely right. Yeah. See the validation there. Nothing specific, just very vague. So that's a good example of cold reading. Like and share and subscribe. Please leave me your comments. I find these interesting. More examples of cold reading are fascinating.